Did you know that you can make your own emulsified body butters in just 8 easy steps? First, you're going to make a slurry with your choice of humectant and water phase thickener. The humectant will draw moisture from the air into your skin, and the water phase thickener will help stabilize the emulsion. If your chelating agent is not heat sensitive, then you will also add it during this step as well. If you plan on selling products that are aqueous, then a chelating agent is not optional, it's a must. Then we'll add all the water we'll be using, since we do not need to save any for phase C with this formula. Next is the oil phase. The order doesn't matter, but I'm starting with my co-emulsifiers/thickeners of choice. These will make the formula more rich, thick, and stable. Next is the actual emulsifier. There are so many out there, so do very in-depth research before choosing. Then I'm gonna measure out my favorite butter on top of the emulsifier so that it won't stick to the bottom of the beaker. Now measure out any oils you'd like to use, minus the ones that are heat sensitive. At this point, if you're making a small batch, it's best to start measuring out phase C so you don't need to rush. But this is a pretty big batch, so I'll have time to do it after step 6, which is heating both phases to roughly the same temperature. After heating, pour phase A into phase B and emulsify. A regular hand mixer will not work. While it's cooling, measure out any of your heat-sensitive ingredients like your antioxidant, fragrance, and preservative. The preservative is not optional for an aqueous product. I add phase C in once my formula is around 120 degrees or less. Depending on what emulsifier you're using, you may need to wait a few days for it to reach its final viscosity. A few important notes are if you're selling your product, you will need to do microbial testing and pH testing. But if it's just for personal use, then you'll only need to test the pH. Also, when picking your ingredients, it is crucial that you know for each ingredient if it's cationic, anionic, or non-ionic.